Hey everybody, it's Kate Langford here, Kate Langford Career Consulting. Happy Thursday to you if you're watching this live with me on Thursday. Wanted to jump in here today and talk a little bit about mindset, as I always do. There's been a lot of people coming in this week really lacking the confidence when it comes to interviews. I just had one person on the phone, which is always my instigating thing for what I want to talk about on these lives. And she just said, Kate, I'm getting lots of interviews, but I'm getting there and I'm not landing it. And it's happening time and time again. Now, one thing I did say to her, are you talking about previous employers? And she said, no, not really, but I'm talking about my bad experiences. So that would be the first thing. It is absolutely critical that you don't talk about previous employees or previous bosses. Yes, it's common sense, but at the same time, you can catch yourself, if you are an emotional bubble, talking about why you're leaving there to go there. So just remember that less is more. And when you're approaching these interviews, if you think that you're not going to get it, or you're nervous, or you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm suitable, I don't know if I'm right, I don't know if I'll get it, then you won't land it. You have to absolutely say to yourself, I'm going to nail this interview, I'm going to be confident, I'm going to know what I'm talking about, and I'm really the right person for this role. So your mindset is absolutely everything. Mindset is the key to your success in an interview. So make sure, love this theme. Awesome, Roxanne. Hi. Yeah, look, it definitely is. If you think you can't do it, you won't. You absolutely won't nail that interview. But if you think you can and you know you're able to, and you're talking to yourself about actually executing that, then you will. You 100%, it's half the battle. If you turn up there with the mindset of I'm nervous, I'm not good enough, I'm not going to get this, you won't get it. So it's a really simple thing that I want you to think about today is if you think you can't, then you won't. But if you think you can, you'll nail it. All right. So that's the first thing. Mindset's critical when we go to interview. Another thing that you might not realize is that when you go to interview, you're 70% of the way there. You are 70% of the way there. They like you, they like the skills, they've looked at you on LinkedIn, they've looked at you on Facebook, they know what they're getting themselves into. But what they don't know is you. They don't know you yet. They don't know your culture fit, your passions, the way you speak, positive, negative. That is what they're interviewing when they're meeting you. So please don't for a second think, I didn't get the job because I wasn't the right skill set. No, you were, because you turned up to the interview, but you might not have been the right culture fit. Or maybe you didn't answer the questions right. Maybe you didn't use the STAR method right, or the behavioral questioning, or what's the magic question at the end that you should be asking, and there is one. Maybe you were too early because that's just as bad as being late. All of these training things that we give you in the 1 hour interview coaching session is absolutely critical that you get right. The reason why you didn't get the interview, you may have just missed out, but if you're doing that again and again, there is something going on and you need to sit in here and reflect, what is it that I'm doing? You can't blame that on the employer. And look, I'm being really honest and blunt, but this is why I want you to be able to look inside yourself and think, what is the common denominator? What is it that's happening for me? And if you need that help, reach out. But the real key part here to interviews is that if you think you can't, you won't. If you think you can, you will. You absolutely have to get that mindset right. And the other thing is, it is about resilience when it comes to interviews. If you turn up to the second interview or a third interview and you haven't got previous ones, you're already feeling deflated. You need to pretend like this is the first interview you've gone for and you didn't get rejected on other ones. Just focus on what it is that you're going for and get in the right headspace. And also remember, you're interviewing them just as much as they're interviewing you. And if you didn't get the job, maybe it's because you weren't meant to. So there's a whole lot of things at play here, but I just wanted to give you that food for thought to really stop and think about how you're coming across and how your mindset is, because it's absolutely critical when it comes to the interview process. So I hope that was helpful. Have an amazing day. It's beautiful here on the sunny coast. It's really nice to see the blue skies again. I hope you're all well, keeping safe, and remember, reach out on a free 20-minute chat if you need some help. We do interview coaching, okay? So the interview coaching package is where we dive deep for an hour, like you've done the interview the second time. So when you're turning up, to your interview, it's like you've done it the second time. We will do the psychology behind interviews. We will talk about why you should be getting that. Less is more. How to sell yourself well. Confidence is the biggie. So we talk about all of that in the 1 hour session, but you also get training modules that you get lifetime access to. So there's about 6 of them, and there's even example interviews in that. So if you are interested in the interview coaching package, just type interview package below and we can reach out as well. But just private message us via Facebook or whatever's easier for you. Hi Catherine, how are you? I love getting your emails and messages. Hi Kim. There's a few of you on here today, so for those watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay, but I really hope that was helpful, and I hope you have a lovely day. See ya, bye.